Welcome back for our final couple of maps here this evening. It is going to be MIBR once again taking on the, I guess, the tantalizing Azio. We didn't expect much coming into their performance in ECS, but they showed they could be a skilled unit. They've got one great player in the form of Infinite. Do you feel like they could get some rounds against MIBR, Dan?
Well, you know, they can probably get some rounds, but that's going to be about it. I think, as you say, Infinite stood out head and shoulders above the rest of his teammates individually. And I feel like there's always this issue when you get a team that's the underdog team. The first thing you have to be able to do, the first obstacle you have to be able to overcome is having at least enough individual skill. Because even if you're the best strategic team, the best tactical team, the best, have the best team play, if you can't step to them individually, it doesn't matter. It goes out the window.
Sure.
So I feel like MIBR are just, as we saw, insane individually. Of course, we all know that, you know. So
I feel like though last season in ECS, like MIBR are very good at taking down the big names, but they always struggled against the lesser teams. That's the results I saw anyway. It looked like they were struggling to actually close some of those games out. And maybe this just the fact we don't have too much information on Azio. They could be surprised, maybe underestimate them. I feel it'll still be a decent game. It's going to be Overpass, a bit of a change.
Yeah, we saw Azio and Overpass previously, right?
yes, we did, and they did it really well, actually.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be harder to get one over an MIBR of this caliber in terms of the individual players, but here comes the spam on the B-bomb site. So far, favoring MIBR. Now it's equal. How will the pistols continue? All about the headshots.
All about Infinite. He's the guy with the 2K for Azio. As we set up, he is the man to watch for them. For our stay, Kate, apparently looks like your son.
Yes.
Henry, according to James.
Yes, indeed. It's going to be a 3-on-3 though. Tarek with 1 kill to his name and 21 points of health. Snakes will be holding towards short. No defuse kit available. CT's got to act very quickly here. But looks like Infinite is going for another ace here, boys. He's going to pick it up, surely. Oh my goodness. He's done it again. We called him out and he delivered.
Man like Gage Green. Infinite. Wants them all. 1.
Headshot.
2.
Headshot.
3 and the 4-5 was earlier on. We did it backwards.
What's his name? Gage.
Gage Green.
That's a name. GG.
Yeah, all the G's. Triple G. Call him Triple G. Never mind, G Unit. Triple G.
We'll get into a force buy from MIBR. I tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if Azio can make this incredibly uncomfortable.
Ding dong. I don't know how many headshots we just saw there. All I had was all the rings, all the bells. For whom the bell tolls. People banging on the wall in celebration of that ace in the previous round.
They love the ace.
Yeah, they got it. They're tuning in upstairs.
Yeah.
Cold Zero of a lovely one tap. Voltage now. 13 HP. Frosty K will get traded by Fallen, but as you can see, MIBR are not going to pick up the weapons. That is a high risk, and they're looking to play for the round.
Molotov in the heart. Cold Zero, he's got the Deagle in hand. Easy headshot, more to be found, I'm sure, as it's now just Grim.
Oh
So utterly clean there from Cold Zero. And that's the kind of thing where you're thinking to yourself, you need a really experienced team to not fall into the pitfalls in a round such as this against the likes of MIBR.
So sick from Coldzera. 3 kills, all Deagle headshots.
If you look at how he positioned his crosshair for the first 2, he required minimal adjustment, which is really notable. He put himself in the best position to succeed. And that is why he is one of the best.
Do you do that when you play, James?
I have much to learn there.
Out there's the opening couple of kills. What is going on?
Infinite is
So
alive.
Infinite again with 2. This guy's nuts.
Infinite is alive. He's a typical mad North American mad fragger, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, he's going to get picked up. His skill is insane.
Hey, this is what I said the other day when about this team is that like that's the fear when you're a team like this, because your team might not get there very far, but as an individual, oh no, Tarek, you devious, devilish, dastardly,
Deviant.
It's delicious. Cold Zero now in the 1v1 once again, hot off that Deagle shenanigans, or the Deagle shenanigans with the previous round. It'll be the MP5 in the back of the head to finish things off. Stay K will not make it through to the next round with his weaponry, and MIBR will clean it up, but they did receive a lot of damage. And
Infinite is 7 for 2 in 3 rounds.
Okay, what is that kill? Oh well, there's a knife.
Look. Oh, the bomb!
2-1. Will the madness be slowing down? I have no idea.
But this is what Azio did before, wasn't it? The last time they played, they were losing a lot of rounds, but they did so much damage. Like, they're always getting kills. In every round.
Well, maybe not this one. No arm up. And some PT-50s, 1D going to CZ.
Bop. Infinite got bopped. More bopping to be had. Ooh, okay, clean. They needed that after losing 4 players in the previous round. In comes the buy from Azio. All eyes on Infinite because he has been very good so far. Gage, look at that stare. What do you think he's thinking about in that photo?
Taking your purse, Dan.
Just domination. Destroyer of worlds.
3-1. MIBR stabilize after losing the pistol. Can they continue with their success? Infinite. Man of the hour. We'll be going towards connector. Fallen dodges the bullets there. Drops the smoke towards the short pipe to buy him some time. But we open the door and not hitting the shot. He wants a second go at it though. Pre-fires again. Maybe even a third time, Dan.
It is Fallen, after all. What he does. And our man Infinite will stay alive. He'll manage to survive 3 peaks from Fallen. And they'll bide their time there in connector, waiting for a better timing. Alright, MIBR have no idea what's going on, but they have sewers. They don't really have to worry too much. They have a lot of info. They've got a really safe setup, to be honest, so far. Any monster that's open and it will be checked by Stewie. Slow round. Got to take toilets. There's Fallen now, though. But that orb, he's so good here. They need to flash this. Fallen's definitely getting a kill if they don't.
Footsteps will be heard. MIBR with a set up, and there's an easy one. Will he bait the player is trying to trade? He will, but Fair will take it. Infinite cannot be stopped at the moment. Now the smokes come out onto the site. That's a massive shot, and the bomb is still... Oh, never mind. Fallen is all over the place.
Oh!
Looking for a fourth of his own. But he won't get it. Tarek with the last 2.
Oh. We can do predictions, Dan. We're in the 5th round. What would you like to do?
I think MIBR is a pretty good bet.
Sure, you can lock that in?
Yep, locking it in.
Well,
Where's
Fallen.
can we get the locking sound, please?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh, Fallen is beautiful. That
That's
is the worst attempt at playing an instrument I have seen in recent memory.
That's the lock-in sound.
There's barely a sound.
What about you guys in predictions?
I'm going to stay with MIBR.
Okay.
I think that's fair. I can't.
You want to lock that in?
I don't want to lock it in again. As soon as you can mock me, I don't want to do it anymore.
Oh.
So
Nice
I feel embarrassed.
Nice one, James. You ruined it.
Not a force buy here, just a little bit of investment from the terrorist forces. But Fallen really is looking quite sharp right now.
Yeah.
So they're going to have the work cut out for them. Azio didn't manage to pick up a win the other day, but they did look deadly on this map in particular. Snakes will be taken down by young Stu. There we go. It is going to be 5-1. Money getting into a more realistic scenario for Azio. Got maximum loss bonus, of course, as we get into round number 7. No AWP on the T side. What have they got in store for us, though?
Double orbs. It is interesting so far. Outside of Infinite, we haven't seen too much, and this is kind of what we built in the pre-game as well. He's the level above everyone else in his team individually, but Grim will rush forward, trying to get the entry. Let's see what Azio can do. Fer able to get a kill into Sewers, does take down Infinite, and that's actually a massive deal, of course, as we know, but maybe his teammates can salvage the scenario moving forwards. Grim takes down Tarek as the odds go in Azio's favor. They've claimed the bomb site, now they just need plants and fall back.
I forgot Azio are quite keen on these much faster plays than you normally see in professional Counter-Strike. Perhaps that will be enough to topple MIBR in the short term at the very least. Used to a much slower pace.
Dissuaded them from going for this one. Although Fallen picks up the M4, maybe they fancy it. His teammate holding graffiti right now. Fallen can get anything done, but Grim will take him down. Cold Zero might find himself in a spot of bother here. Snakes will get the final frag. There's still money available from MIBR, but a fast-paced round from Azio towards that B site. They'll break the streak of the Brazilians. And now, we'll see whether they can continue and need to avoid the reset once again. Orb for Fallen, 3 and 4s out on the MIBR side. A double orb set up now as coldzera joins in the fun. A chance for Azio to break them down financially.
Heading towards the spray in case anyone was trying to make their way towards short B. Ooh, the run boost over the Molotov. I don't think anyone's prepared for this. The bomb spotted it immediately, but Grim will train. That's a lovely shot into the barrels as well. Grim looking for more, and all the other CTs are out of position. They're just not ready for this speed. If you don't get those kills, if you can't hold, then what are you going to do?
Oh
Tarek had half an opportunity, but voltage is pretty high at the moment. Fallen going to that monster position now. Man advantage for Azio. Will MIBR risk everything away again?
Time will tell, but right now it looks like this isn't even possible for the Brazilians. Fallen will flash his teammates in towards short. Fur's got to go for it here. Not wasting any time. He'll get the dink, but not the kill. And that's going to be MIBR on an eco now. Pick up AWP on the way out. Looking to survive, and we might have a game on our hands, Dan.
It's quite nice, isn't it? But the question is when or how long it will take MIBR to sort of adjust, and if Azio in some respects a one-trick pony with these fast plays. You know, if MIBR start to get better at holding the faster plays, will Azio be able to be effective in switching the gear? That's going to be what we'll be looking for, because we know that MIBR will have adjustment in them. And if you have an AWP on the CT side and it's just the AWP and nothing else going, this is perhaps one of the best maps for that. And we're about to see that from Fallen. He's very well versed in how to be aggressive with the AWP on this map on the CT side.
I believe so. The Eagles and the aforementioned AWP go for that same run boost they did before.
It's awesome. That's actually awesome.
Now coldzera, an absolute demon of Eagle.
Oh boy.
Thank you for displaying that, coldzera. Takes down Infinite, and he'll fall back.
Stings like a jellyfish. Somebody urinates on his leg. Infinite, of course. It's not the one you want to be going down first. coldzera he's got his angle prepared in connector. It's one for other people to look at. Consistently delivering a one shot to the face. Now, how do Azio respond? Fallen is somewhere with an AWP. Where is the weak spot for MIBR? They may have to find out the hard way. And that's the bomb once again taken down immediately. Oh, great parkour by Grim. Almost got taken down on a second attempt. And Tarek is so close. Surely it's his doom. He's only got a P250 though. Bet he wishes it was a CZ. coldzera. Can he get one shot again? Not this time. And now a lot of damage has been done. But Stewie has an AK and that could be a problem. But it won't be on this occasion. Azio for MIBR 5.
Fast rounds. Focusing primarily on that B side. Azio are finding great success. There is a buy available now. There is that run boost across where Fallen gets a kill, but the AWP in that position, you're always going to get traded out. Grim, though, some great shots coming forward. One especially, the transfer was lovely. As you can see now, AWP for voltage. And Infinite has got 8 kills. We only got 7 in the first 2 rounds or something, so slowed down somewhat. As Fur looks to find the first kill here. He now only misses out on it. Doesn't want to challenge again. He knows that he's obviously given up a bit too much intel with the shots fired.
Yeah, it's definitely good to see that Grim has picked up the pace where when Infinite started to fall off, started to die a bit early, Grim picked up the pieces from the entry fragment perspective, getting his team into positions to succeed with bombs planted. And you know, this is the different approach. It's not just the fact that Azio want to mix things up a little bit. It's also the fact that MIBR no longer have an AWP in place. They can't play in quite the same way as before, and they're opting to go fairly passive to begin with, just trying to be reactive to Azio. See, feel them out. Don't have much experience playing them, I'm sure. Spheres will be taken by Azio, and still MIBR just holding position. 2-3 setup.
Here comes the train. Over to you, Henry.
Quick visit from the train, and we are under the 45-second mark. Not really too much map control gathered. Go towards the bathroom so you can see the shadows of your Fallen, but still Infinite is too quick to the punch, and Fur will try and recover now as he pushes towards long. 30 seconds. They will make their way towards the A side. It's pretty much open, to be honest. It's only Tarek that's rotating in. Fur will go for the pincer maneuver, but it seems like they're aware of it. They're going to take care of him, no problem whatsoever. This is an absolute nightmare from MIBR.
What is your read of this play then? If you're MIBR, with the bomb so far away, you've got to play time. You've got one player standing in the smoke, and are they checking the smoke, the T side? Look at this. With 9 seconds on the clock, he's just going to win around here. Got to get the bomb down quickly. Safe plant towards the truck, and there's just time for Azio to recover. The new team having a tough one in this round, but with 2 players left for MIBR, maybe that is a massive crisis averted.
Massive. Yeah, very nicely done by them. Wow, how close is this game going to be? I'm starting to believe. But I believed before, and I've been burned too many times.
They're on the T side as well, and they got wrecked for 5 rounds straight, but they've dished out the same treatment now. Tying things up. I told you going into this, they're going to make things uncomfortable. They're just a great fundamental team in terms of like this fast-paced 5-man gameplay. Some great practice in there. It seems like the AWP voltage pretty decent, nothing to write home about, but it's finding some kills that are required. And they seem to be aware of possible flanks and the tendencies of MIBR. They love to go towards T-spawn or get towards playground, for example. They're ready for it. And this is another nightmare round for MIBR. They're going to lose the lead here against Azio.
Don't say it like that.
Well, it's fitting. It shouldn't be happening. No one's expecting Azio to win.
Ooh. Once again, MIBR out of position and ill-equipped. How much do they commit to this, considering almost everybody is on higher ground? There's flashbangs. Here comes Infinite. Got to get away from these spray angles. Do they have any grenades for the bank position? That bomb's got to go down. It's a lovely wall of smoke. But MIBR, they've got the cannon fodder here. Ooh, the boost. Oh, yes, I love it. I love to see this. Get up there. Get up there. Go on. Go on. Off you go. Great angles for the high ground here, but surely now he can be exploited. He's expecting of the players up top, and everybody's dead very quickly indeed. Azio in the front, leading by example.
That looks awkward, that spray. I didn't think it was going to work out.
Well, it did, Dan. It definitely did. All the kills were found, headshots delivered, and Snakes manages to find all the frags required, and Frosty K will back him up as well.
Frosty!
There we go. You say it better than I do. Just about.
Ooh, Grim taking some damage. Infinite will smoke through. Faster pace again here from Azio, speeding things up a little bit at the beginning of the round. But how much can Infinite do from Sewers? Will there be a retake of this position from the CTs? First going aggressive in connector. Oh, okay. How deep will Fur go? This could just foil everything. They may be made to look like fools, Azio, if Fur can find the back of the push before it is even started.
This is an issue.
Oh, he's gone the wrong way.
He's gone the wrong way there.
He's gone the wrong way.
He would have had a massive lineup for the monster tunnel. They would have been at the mouth of the monster. Fur would have been the real one. Dewey on the high ground. Hasn't quite been checked for. How many kills is he good for? Transfer won't happen. Tarek running out of bullets. AWP is here versus the USP. And everyone's going to die somehow. Almost everybody on the B bomb site now, and Infinite is alone. Got to be careful about his sound cues, never mind. Definitely got them. Low health, he's going to pick up the AWP, but we already have a superior angle for Fur. He knows he's close, does full and bother to peek. There it is, the round for MIBR, and Azio will slide down the ramp.
Well, there we go. It's broken the spell of 5 rounds for Azio. It's 6-6. MIBR just tying things up. I feel like we're going to go the full distance here. Azio are up for it. They see they've got a solid game plan. They've got plenty of money. And MIBR anything but, boys. They're fully invested into this. They've got an MP9 for Cold Zera. Double AWP setup. Lose this one, and it could be Azio winning the half. Smoke towards middle. Allow Cold Zera with the AWP to jump up on the bench here. Look above it, and not going to fully commit. He might just probably go for a boost for his teammates behind him. We'll see. They're getting aggressive towards long right now. This is what Tarek and Fur want to make happen. Let's see if they can get the first kill.
Playing Azio at their own game. Now, how do they respond? How do they react to Azio? MIBR had to take advantages because of how limited they are. They cannot get reset in this round. Wonder what Azio means. A to Z, input, output, who knows? Bomb moving towards the B bomb site, and there's a
Why would it
rotation
do
from
that?
MIBR, leaving coldzera in situ above the connector. They know what's coming, but can they stop it?
Plenty of time to get the bomb planted, although it might get a bit awkward here. Depending on how Snakes deals with Fallen. Fallen shotgun up, moving forwards. Oh, this is so scary. Scoped in. Oh my god, he's still alive somehow. Oh, 2 HP, and he'll get chased down. Voltage, though, in the chase will get eliminated down to Frost AK, as he'll be also taken out. And MIBR with a fast push back onto the site. And that's the key sometimes, when the bomb goes down.
Where is the bomb?
If you can get the... Wow.
Through the legs.
If you can get the... if you can get the retake going before the T's can actually fall back into positions, it can be difficult.
Well, MIBR have had enough of this nonsense. They get aggressive, they push towards playground, they get the kills. Fallen, close range of course, probably their best, and thrives in chaos. This game has been nothing but. So double off set up again, and we'll see Azio still with another buy in hand. MIBR have the lead, but still an uncomfortable game.
Frosty.
Trevor Bandle.
You did man like Bandle yesterday, didn't you?
I think I may have done that.
Yeah. Man. Throw in the connector. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing going on here. Nothing going on here. Oh, hello. And the trade comes in. That's great for the for the T's. coldzera having a look in. See if you can get some info. And, you know, seeing like very limited activity towards the sewers, but also having players, seeing two players in connector, that tells you a lot. It tells you that it's more likely going to be a play towards the A site. And there's already a flank coming from Monster Tunnel.
I love that. Gave Fallen a false sense of security from a T-smoke. Walk through the smoke, take him out. Not expecting that. coldzera must deliver, misses the first shot, and now the numbers will swarm. Second shot is lovely from him, but can he find a third? No. Taken out. Tarek now from the back, from long, can run distraction, but his teammate's far away from him, and he's behind him, in fact. But where do Azio read the second CT to be? It looks like they're going to gamble rotate towards that B-bomb site. Moving into the sewers like Splinter.
This is pretty smart, but the problem is that if the CTs get fast positioning, or well, they can get fast positioning and a vantage point, that's why it's important for Grim to hold the high ground here. Cut off the rotation and the choke points. That could have been big, but down to the 1 versus 1. Snake's definitely on for this. Well, here's the running. He's got it. Oh no, has he fluffed it? Oh no, he's absolutely fluffed it. That seems like he has blown his load a bit too soon there. That's not fortunate, is it?
Oh, he's wet the bed.
He looked a bit nervous there, didn't he? I looked a bit nervous. That's
We're
unfortunate.
going to get a replay of the awkwardness, perhaps, so we could break it down. We'll
Definitely skid marks on those bed sheets.
You are vile. Anyway, Grim, he set it up so nicely, got them in position.
Oh no.
Stewie letting him know.
I was you once.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. It will be the final round of the first half, ladies and gents. But pushing up his classic position towards the fountain, he's got them. They go for the double kill. They're very good at trading, I'll give them that. Azio don't give much away in that respect. They deny multi-kills quite regularly. 4 and 4 favours them as well.
Importantly, Fallen is in the short B position. That is a lot of information, a lot of real estate for MIBR, which they have not had the pleasure of having in many of these rounds. Inviting a shot or two. And now Azio know that MIBR have a lot of information, but do they have the depth, the knowledge, the experience to take this information and make the right call?
So very quiet. Until now, coldzera. That's number 1. No trade this time. Oh dear, they line up for Cold. I can't believe the last one missed. And that's quite the shutdown. A statement for the end of the first half that MIBR will not be trifled with by the likes of Azio.
And we're still 96 is a very competitive half. I think they'll be happy with that. They can win the pistol in the second. In the style they did, that's a lovely little double kill, isn't it? In the style they did in the first, they might have a game here. We'll see. What have MIBR got in store for us this evening? This is our final couple of maps coming up. This is the first of two. Azio actually giving MIBR a run for their money. Not sure many people are expecting that, but I think we were. Bomb down. Will be taken towards connector by Fallen. And it's a defensive hold from the CTs. A boost in the B site.
You know what the real question is, Henry?
What?
What is the K in Frost AK?
I don't know. I don't like it.
Because often it would be like, you know, it'd be Frosty B for Bandle or Frosty T because he's a cold-blooded Trevor man. But what is the K? We could only fathom a guess at what the K might be.
Killer?
What do you think the
Frosty
K is?
Killer.
Frosty Killer, yeah, could be, yeah. Like those, the original Major, the snowmen, the SteelSeries snowmen on the stickers of the DreamHack. It had a gun, I think.
Did it?
Yeah, I've got one. So maybe it's a throwback to that. Probably not, but there is a percentage, as small as it may be.
Okay, forced out of position. Oh, that's a nice flick. And they have no idea he's there. What is this?
What
Oh
is
my
that?
God,
It's on my
Grim! What the hell? That
Okay.
looks very clumsy, and then he turns it into an incredible ace.
Stunned.
Absolutely stunned.
He even jumped.
This is definitely going on porn sites. Oh my God.
Not safe for work. Oh my God.
He makes it look incredibly awkward, but also incredibly graceful.
His
at the same
career is
time.
over. That's the best thing he's ever going to do. Shut it down, literally. Shut down Windows. Just log off.
So we should have a moment's silence for that.
Wait, is that so? They got an ace on the first pistol round of Infinite.
Yeah.
And now Grim's got an ace on the second pistol
You said
round.
to coming into it. Well,
What
they can
the
replicate
hell
the
is
form.
going on?
That's like an 8-bit Guardian play, if you think about it, right?
Oh my God.
I need a moment.
It's like a NES version of Guardian's play.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
This is a force buy as well, boys.
No one can commentate anymore. That's just a wrap.
Yeah, well, I was letting it play out. It's just.
Sorry for screaming over the commentary, Dan, but I just couldn't believe what I was saying.
You couldn't contain yourself.
You had to be part of the madness.
Oh my God.
There was too much screaming for me. I had to just leave you guys to it. I thought I could
I-
scream as well, but it's been too much of 3 minutes
I
screaming.
can't control myself.
Yeah.
Should get in there, Henry.
I
They
it was
tried to
fine.
sedate me,
Get
but
the
I
Craigasms
refused.
in there.
Sorry?
Get the Craigasms in there.
Could have gone.
What is a Craigasm?
I don't know. Dan said it. Not why looking at me. I don't know what he's on about.
It's like Henry does it all the time. Shut up, Henry.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Henry Craigasms all the time.
Yeah. Gets really high. Goes.
What is Fallen doing?
That's a Craigasm. Whoa! You do that all the time, Henry.
Okay, you mean shouting?
I guess maybe.
Yes.
Why are you talking in emojis, Dan? I think that's the main question here.
Yeah, that is a bit weird, isn't it?
You just realised, yes, I'm a little bit weird.
30 years old.
Yeah, talking in emojis. 9-9.
Have you watched that emoji movie, Dan?
No, I have not.
No, if you James.
You're the Craigasm person. No, I don't. No,
What could they possibly make a film about with emojis?
I don't even have a TV.
You've got a computer.
That is true.
You've got a phone.
I have many a device.
You've got a laptop.
Okay, let's not just let's not
Got an
list
iPad.
everything that he owns. There's
Your
quite
Game
a lot. He
Boy.
also owns a production company, loads of things, gears and gadgets, gizmos. Let's see though, as it's 9-9, whether
Gizmo, that's a good
Azio.
word.
What?
Gizmo, that's a good word.
Gizmo is a good word.
It's a bloody good word.
It's the name of the gremlin, isn't it? The cute one.
You should have named
Gizmo.
yourself
Oh, is
as
it?
Captain
Yeah,
Toaster
it's a Gizmo.
Professor Gizmo.
I don't know the gremlins or the Furbies. Sorry, Dan, go on. You were
Yes,
commentating.
you were
Professor
saying
Gizmo.
Okay,
That's
that's what
what
you
you
want to say. Professor Gizmo. Anyway, this is 9-9. Azio could actually realistically win this. They're on the CT side now. And they've got the first pick in the first gun round. This is
Beautiful.
absolute madness.
Oh, can he do it? I just want to see the carnage now.
Bring
Expected
me
the headshot.
the chaos.
Maybe that's what the K stands for in Frost AK. I know that chaos is spelled with CH.
I was
But
going to say, do you know?
but K,
It's
just
like
the
an
K.
emoji chaos.
It would just be cool, wouldn't it? And look at that. Voltage just managed to find himself. Oh my goodness, the jumping accuracy paying off almost with the kill with Tarek. Down to 13. 3 versus 3. As MIBR's presence is felt firmly towards that A-bomb site. Infinite going ahead of the grenades. He's in a fantastic position where Tarek to push, but he falls back.
Who will find who first? Moonwalking is not good for your health on Overpass. Grim and Frosty for the retake. They will be heard rotating from the lower position. No smokes for them. They're up against 3. They have kits. They don't have much else to help them. Frosty covering every single angle. What kind of sensitivity is that?
A high one. As it'll be in the 3 versus 1. Surely no chance to pull this one off. Flashbang available to him, but they're not giving anything away. They know they need to win this round. They need the cash. They can't challenge him. And it will be Fallen to guarantee round number 10 on the board. As Azio starts to run out of money. They still have 2 players that can buy AWPs though, so it won't be Eco just yet. Tarek getting it done. And Stewie in position to spray them down, get the bomb planted, and finish things off. Was Fallen. They got the final frag though.
Do you know what? I would love to know what MIBR was saying after that pistol round. That's what I want to know.
I
really
wouldn't like
curious.
to know. I don't think it's safe for broadcast.
Lots of jumping we're seeing in this game. Not deliberate, indeliberate, non-deliberate jumping. Shut up. I tried to shoot yesterday and I pulled out a Molotov. That was interesting. Sometimes the mouse wheel betrays you. Stewie, good reactions on the man. Infinite, never the man you want going down. On Azio.
Not quite as infinite as he thinks. I'm tired. Okay. I know it's bad.
We've got another map to go, Dan, so
We
suck it up.
noticed as soon as Henry opened the show.
It's true. It's not been a great start, but that's a good tag from Fallen. It's softening up defense there towards A. Voltage now very weak. He does have the AWP though, so that's a positive. Oh, this is so tough. All of his teammates on that B site, he's completely alone. He's standing in front of 4 players effectively, 3 players now as
Jackie's
Tarek
coming for him as
splits
well.
off.
Oh, he's not. He's gone back to B. This will be a little execution, I'd imagine. Snakes on the other side. Ooh, Molotov deployed into him. Absolutely done for. Taken down. Frosty will be
Put
taken
on
to the
ice.
cleaners.
Put
Sorry.
on ice. Come on.
That's not as too obvious. Who can get the best pun this game? You have Snakes, Frosty. You've got all sorts available to you. If Cold Zero kills Frosty, we've got a great one there. But,
He's in a bit of a stew.
Voltage make this one work. Looking over the top. Will MIBR claim his AWP? He's still teasing for this one. Voltage. Still looking for it, but nothing doing.
The iron's in the bathtub, and Voltage has won the round.
The iron. You mean the hairdryer?
Yeah, hairdryer.
Hairdryer is the famous one.
Radio.
the iron. You just make hot water. Wouldn't do anything for you. It's an item that has water inside it. Lovely warm water.
What if it's internet connected? You know.
I don't know.
The
Maybe you
internet's a
didn't.
thing.
You didn't specify. It was internet connected iron. Anyway,
Internet
I
connected.
don't know what that means.
What is that?
A Bluetooth iron, perhaps.
Oh,
I've got a Bluetooth toothbrush. So
RFID.
yeah,
Internet connected. Mini disc iron.
mini disc. So you play your tunes, your R&B, garage,
Yeah,
as
man.
you're trying to cook yourself in the bath.
Stack into the B bomb sites here for Azio. Let's see if they can make something happen. Tarek goes straight for the plant. The USBs are all over the place, and they will be dealt with quite easily, perhaps. Voltage in there with a headshot, but he will short circuit in the water thanks to Tarek as Snakes moves forwards. Oh, that's beautiful. Snakes going to get one more. No.
A British man was killed by a sea snake in Australia 2 days ago.
Was that not
Snakes
right?
in the sea sounds the most terrifying thing in the world.
Yeah.
But them just crawling around. Can they go on land as well? So there's like, go on land, go on water.
I don't know if
Sort of
they
one.
just, you know, if those particular ones roam everywhere, but I've seen a video of one swimming, I'm just like, nope, nope, nope.
I feel like I'm winning so far.
With what?
You definitely
Voltage short circuits in the water. Come on.
That's
oh,
all right,
that's quite good.
That's pretty good,
It's better
yeah.
than internet connected iron. I'll give you that.
Yeah, that is a bit.
I've got one ready in the back. I've got one ready to go.
alright,
All right.
alright.
If I get an opportunity, I'll spit it.
Well, voltage is.
Turning up the wattage
Oh,
on
there
Stu.
it is. We've got a new challenger.
He's turned up the wattage on Stu.
Okay, I take it back actually.
Yeah, you don't know.
Ruined it.
He's turned up the wattage on the Stu.
Yeah, I get it.
And now things are looking cold. Maybe even frosty. Like if there's a passage of fragging, don't look at me, don't look like that. If there's a passage of fragging, things are looking cold. Some might even say, where is he? That's Snakes. Never mind. Let's see if Snakes could hold on to this site. As players have passed him, he will be unable to do so. Perhaps the temperature was too high.
Tarek now 3 versus 3. Grim and Infinite making their way through, but it looks like MIBR have control of the side. The damage being inflicted, the bomb we planted. There's plenty of time. Doesn't have to be rushed. Infinite will have to go above and beyond for his team here as he gets fully blind. How is he still alive? And now the retake begins. This is absolutely mental how this round's transpiring, but still falling on the side. We know how good he is in these certain rounds. Hits the first headshot. They're on now, but the Molotov has been deployed. Infinite going for kills, and he's going to find them. Every single bullet connects, and Cold Zerat left in the 2 versus 1. He can't nail the shots, and Frosty will take down Cold Zerat. I should have done something like that. Frosty couldn't take down Cold. That would have been perfect.
Yeah,
That would have been something there.
Man. Things were looking cold, and now they're looking frosty.
That's good. We'll save that one. Pretend we didn't say that. Drop it in.
Strong tickle from Azio.
Strong tickles, Frosty.
There's just too much sugar in the water.
CTs have done it though. We've got a game on our hands, boys.
We do.
Money's depleted on both sides. Compromises are made. Galils are out. CZ's wielded. What will happen? Time will tell.
Things will look grim for the Fallen after this round.
Snakes looking to spit venom in the connector here.
Out into the Mars now. Out into the Mars now.
Oh yeah.
MIBR have control on connector. Looks like they are thinking about B. Holding outside of Monster with 2 players instead of just one on the like. Playing very passively towards the playground. Azio really passive themselves in this round. They are just waiting for MIBR to make a move. They will have their wish.
Ooh.
Hello. Greetings and salutations. Suggesting that they're leaving the premises, but really, it is a lie. Grim, keeping an eye on things. Has he spotted something? Will he bounce the smoke? Yes, he's creating some space, trying to hide, but he won't be able to. Infinite won't get it done on this occasion, and now Frosty's part of a 3 versus 5, moving through the smoke. Do they have any idea where he is? Going for the frags immediately. Could have delayed and maybe got more than that. Hiding in the smoke again.
What?
No reload for him, running around the pillar. Voltage and Snake remain 2 versus 4, and this is not working out for Azio. The TV's on the blink.
A to Z of inputs and outputs. And it's a 4 versus 1. Snakes holds above his nest, waiting for a chance to strike like a coiled cobra. You guys just thinking plans or what?
I was just waiting to see what you said next. What did you say next?
There's nothing going to happen, nothing exciting. There's no point building that up, is there? I'm going to release the gold.
Release the gold.
Release the gold.
Not convinced about the gold.
Evil developer Henry. I will not release the gold.
2K per player.
This has gone the distance.
I know, I knew
Yeah,
it would.
yeah.
Trust me, I knew going into this one. This was not going to be a quick affair. This is MIBR. I admit, I swear that these teams, they just don't watch demos of these. They don't prep for them, right? So they don't know they're going to be good. And they just aced it in pistol. They might actually be able to fire
Twice.
back. Yeah,
Twice.
it's just one of those games. They won't win, Azio, but it's just they'll make it difficult because you're just not sure how to play against them.
5 man on roads, and the road is long. The path is arduous. It's arid. There's a mirage of an AK here or there. And now the truth has revealed itself. The clouds have parted, the sandstorm has fallen, and it's 14-10.
Another eco may be required here. Do or die time for Azio. HE grenades coming along in buckets and spades. 4 of them purchased, 5 of them purchased. And where do they want to deploy them? Presumably towards the T steps. What a workout. No one's there to receive. It's a B rush. But look, things from the terrorist forces. Tarek might take them.
Messages. Here comes the earthquake.
Are you referring to the government messages that are sent when an earthquake happens?
Yes, I am.
Right. That's pretty next level. Don't know how you had that in your head ready to go, but I liked it.
ready to deploy.
The government messages.
Frosty looks like he helps old ladies with their shopping. Looks like a nice guy. Stewie looks like he poses as an old lady.
On the weekends.
And takes other people's shopping.
5 rounds in a row from Azio to get us to overtime. I don't think it's possible, but they have put their best foot forward. Whatever happens here, they can hold their heads high. They're going to push towards shore. Frosty will try and find the first frag here. He tucks himself in the corner, but he's been tucked in instead. It will be a 5 versus 4. Infinite, we know he's good. We know he can frag. But he's going to have to deliver something very special here if he's going to hold off MIBR on the other side. They've got a disadvantage now. And they find an opener.
Not shy to give these sun keys away, MIBR. They are believers in themselves. And a fragging power. Infinite has a flashbang from a teammate. But nothing doing there. 3 versus 5 now. Dan to take it home.
Dan, take us home.
Right, well, Azio,
Good
you
start.
can't count them out. Grim has been fantastic. 22 for 18 at the moment, and he's anchoring that B-bomb site. Looks like MIBR want to make their way there, or do they? They are suggesting it, but they have control of connector, and now they're rotating back out. They had Fur waiting and gathering information all this time, which will allow this second option to be taken, the rotation back to the A site, which will catch Azio woefully out of position. If they get a plant in front of the containers, that should be the GG. That's a great catch from Voltage as he nails Tarek. The bomb will go down. 4 versus 3 in favor of MIBR post plant. Surely there's no way back in.
You've got to take us home, Dan. Don't pro it.
Oh. Well, surely there's no way back in. We're about to find out as they make their charge up the stairs through Optimus, around the corner. Grim's dead, and everyone else is dead, all at the same time. 16-10, MIBR will take it home, but Azio definitely put up some numbers, and they made things a little bit dicey.
Yeah, that was a fun game. The skill level for Azio cannot be denied. They certainly have some hard hitters. This pistol was something quite special, but I think Grim stole the show with his one of the USP. I didn't think that could be bested, but there it is. Cold Zero, some fantastic moments as well. They had to sweat to get that victory. Like I said, I don't expect Azio to ever win these games, but giving them a run for their money, that's all they can really hope to do, and that's what they did. They made sure they had some great competitive rounds. They are developing as a team. They're getting experience playing against some of the world's best here, and sure, they probably won't make it to the finals, but they're going to be a team that will be trying to break 2019, for example, or put themselves in the shop window for other teams to pick them up, and I think they're doing a fantastic job in that respect. MIBR, that's about what I expected, though. They don't watch the demos of these teams. They don't come into it thinking this could be dangerous. They'll play their game, they'll have some fun, and sure, things got a little bit dicey, but they pulled it back together. 16-10 is a good scoreline either way, and we have another map to come, so more madness to be produced, perhaps.
He even jumped in the middle of that ace on the B-bomb site. That was absolute madness. Stewie 2K leading the charge with 24 frags, 2,500 points of damage. Indeed. And I don't know, you know, I wouldn't be surprised at this point if Azio can keep that level of violence consistent, if they wouldn't end up in the middle of the table, kind of like United did last season.
Very possible. I think, you know, MIBR, as mentioned, you won't expect them to win, but they can catch them off guard. Many of the teams will suffer the same fate, but many of the teams will not have the quality of MIBR, and it they actually may create a lot of upsets. It's going to be really fun to keep our eyes on them.
Yeah.
Certainly will. That was a great game, and I'm sure we'll have more of that action coming up next. We'll take a break and come back with the final map of the day. It's going to be a lot of fun. You don't want to miss it, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.